Mario Lopez.
You're on with Mario and Courtney Lopez. Joining me now on Zoom, Oscar, Emmy, and Golden Globe winning actress Gwyneth Paltrow. How are you, Gwyneth?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Doing great.
Thank you.
Listen, before we start with questions, I got to tell you, I'm a big fan of your husband, Brad, because I had the pleasure of working with him. He directed me in a few episodes of Nip Tuck, and he's the coolest guy. And I just wanted to tell you, please, if you happen to remember, give him my best, because we ran into each other and we've kind of tried to figure out working together on a couple other things. But he's just an all-around great guy. I was like, oh,
I will. He says the nicest things about you.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, no, he's one of the good ones right there. So we are celebrating International Women's Day today. So let's start there. Who are the women in your life who shaped who you are today?
My mother, my daughter, my oldest best friends, the women I work with. I'm really lucky because I feel like I have surrounded myself, luckily, with an incredible group of women. I've most amazing women friends who are so brilliant and so honest and so smart. And I don't know, I was raised by a pretty great lady, you know, she's really special. And I really feel like I've always been such a woman's woman, and my mom gave me that.
That's awesome.
I think that's a great trait to have. But let's talk about Goop and the candle. Did you know that the candle would create, all this attention? And how did you create the scent?
So the candle is made by a company called Heretic. And so Heretic focuses on clean, non-toxic fragrances.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it actually, so he Douglas, who is the owner of the company, he also does our perfumes. And so we were working one day on something, and I made a joke. We're friends. And so I made that joke. And then before I knew it, he had developed the candle. And I thought it was a joke. When I saw it go on the website, I thought, not on the website at first, when it landed on my desk, and I was like, oh, ha ha, he made up a label and put it on, as a present. And then I was like, God, this would be so cool if we actually released a candle called This Smells Like My Vagina, because there's so much shame that women have carried around that. And I was like, that would be such a punk rock feminist statement if we actually did that. And then they actually ordered the candle and put it on the site, and I didn't even know. So it was as much of a surprise to me as it was to everybody, but I love it. I love what it stands for. And, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a big hit. It's funny because if people follow you on social media, they know you have a great sense of humor. And you're very funny. And then you're often quoted on the comments by celebs. I'll see Gwyneth Paltrow right there because you find it's funny. That's what's cool about social media. You get to kind of see people's personalities and like, oh, she's clever. She's funny. Going back to Goop for a second. I mean, the company's been known for just being cutting edge and one step ahead when it comes to all the products. What's going to be the next big obsession?
That's a good question. I mean, we're really pushing from an ingredients profile, like what's possible with clean, non-toxic beauty product ingredients. And so I'm really proud that we've been able to, make beauty products that have amazing efficacy and like real results, but that are also clean. And so, we have a lot of interesting stuff coming. We have more in the sexual wellness category, which everybody's really interested in.
Yes.
We have something really exciting launching in Los Angeles really soon around food, which is I'm super excited about. So we're busy. We got a lot going on.
I love it. I love all the food stuff.
Acting, we know you're an amazing actress. Is it hard to believe that it's been 25 years since your film Emma? And what do you remember about your time on the set?
Oh my gosh. It sort of feels like almost 50 years ago in a way, it's like, feels like
crazy how time flies.
It really is. It's another lifetime. I have such good memories of doing that movie. I'm still friends with the guy who wrote and directed that movie, Doug McGrath. He is just like one of the best people ever. And it's so funny you asked me about that, because I was thinking the other day in the car randomly about Emma for some reason, and thinking about, we were filming 6 days a week, 16 hours a day. I was exhausted, but I was so thrilled to have, such a wonderful part. And it really was the film that kind of kickstarted my whole career.
Yeah, wow. And I can't believe I remember it vividly, and the time really does fly.
I was only 22. I mean, I think I turned 23 on the set of that movie. So it's a long time ago.
Wow. I want to go back really quick to Goop, because I want to talk about this new partnership you're doing. You're collaborating with Mers Aesthetics. What is the self-care routine looking like now? You've always had glowing, beautiful skin, and people, obviously very important priority for a lot of people out there, healthy skin. Does it depend really on the complexion, Gwyneth, or how do you go about or is there sort of a one-step kind of process for all?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of things we can all do to have better skin. I think hydration, diet, exercise, all of those things really do impact the skin. Like, I noticed I haven't had any alcohol, unfortunately, since January 3rd. Oh. And, but I can see a difference in my skin, even though I'm usually really healthy and I hydrate and exercise and have amazing skincare systems and whatever. I think so. Definitely what you put into your body affects it. And then, I use all of our Goop products, which I completely am obsessed with and stand behind. And then, the partnership with Mers is great. Like, I've never been like a big fan of injectables and fillers and stuff like that. I've had a few really bad experiences with them in the past. Mm-hmm.
Me
but
too.
This one, this one I was really interested in because it's a uniquely purified anti-wrinkle injection. So it doesn't have all these unnecessary, it's like a cleaner version and it's more natural. So that's why that's, and I believe, like, for me, less is more. I think for some women, like, they look amazing with, like their facial structure lends itself. But for me, I just like, I'm a pretty natural girl. So this is really like an amazing product for me.
We're the same. I would make a vagina candle, and less is more for me. I mean, this is like me on the
regular.
Daily. Yeah.
All right. To put you on the block, quick questions, quick answers. Do you have a TV streaming recommendation right now?
The Investigation on HBO Max.
Okay. Go-to karaoke song.
Something by Sheryl Crow.
Celebrity crush growing up.
Keanu.
That answer was quick. Who's the coolest contact in your cell phone?
Jeff Bezos.
Oh, that's super cool. Okay. And last one, who do you cast to play you in the Gwyneth Paltrow movie?
Apple Martin.
Hey, keep it in the family. I love that. Thank you so much, Gwyneth. It was nice catching up with you, and hopefully we'll get to see you.
Great to see you. I'll send your best to Brad, and I know he would say the same. Honestly, he always brings you up.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great.
Awesome. And goop.com, by the way, for all things Gwyneth. Thanks so much again, and I'm so nice.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
So lovely to meet you.
Nice
you guys
to meet you
such
too.
a cute couple.
Oh, appreciate
thank
it. Okay, take care.
On with Mario Lopez.